Hi, the Black Rose here. Okay, so tonight's live stream is going to be at, about films. And I actually have to apologize to enjoying life at 48. I didn't go because you were ignoring me. I had to do my cat's eye. She's got two sore eyes, and my hey hey token Dave, hey, enjoying life at 48. And I just really needed kind of like a quiet place and other stuff going on. Hey, Mika, Meech. So, the first film topic I'm going to be starting off with is Justice League. And Justice League has Aquaman, Batman, Superman, The Flash, and Wonder Woman. And it's about the fate of the world, and it's just taken after Superman dies. So if you haven't seen Batman v Superman, then spoiler, Superman dies in that film, but he comes back for Justice League, and the Justice League brings Superman back to life, and it's all about him readjusting to be alive again as Superman. And I'm trying to like tell you bits and pieces without spoiling the whole film, which is not easy. But they have to fight this Greek god, or he's a variation of a Greek god. I'm not too sure if he's actually known in Greek myths. But this Greek god called Steppenwolf wants to destroy the whole world and bring it back to the ancient ways, if you get the plot point. But he has to contend with the Justice League. So and the Justice League will lead on to Aquaman, because there's a solo Aquaman film in December. If you look up Aquaman film, I'm not too sure if it comes over in the UK first in December, but Jason Momoa plays Aquaman, and yes, I have been mentioning Wonder Woman. Token Dave. So yeah, that's what Justice League is about, and Gal Gadot is amazing as Wonder Woman. I really like her. But yeah, I've seen Justice League on DVD, and I really like Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Um, Hang on, I'm gonna attempt to show the film he was in. If YouTube allows that, which I don't know. Let me see. Enjoying life at 48. I meant to type bullet to the head, but audio correction changed it to belt. And yeah, I didn't have the right word to copy. So it's actually bullet to the head. You might have heard about it. It was done in 2012, and it's got Jason Momoa, Sylvester Stallone, and Sean King or Sean Can. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. But he was Harry in the Fast and Furious films, if you have seen that. Actually, it's got quite a bit of swearing, so I'm probably not gonna be able to show you all of it. Yeah, this film has a lot of swearing, but if you look up Sylvester Stallone films, then you'll see Bullet to the Head. And this is a really good film. I've watched it 4/5 times, but one or two specific scenes. And my cat's just going to her bed. But yeah, that's the film I was trying to describe. And yeah, Jason Momoa is so good in Bullet to the Head. Okay, I take it you don't like that film, Token Dave? Bullet to the Head. And if you guys have seen the remake of Conan in 2011, that's when I really started to like Jason Momoa as Conan, but I did prefer him in Game of Thrones. Not at first. I thought he was well, I disagree because I think Bullet to the Head has amazing action scenes, but this is me watching it for the first few times, and is what you said about Jason Momoa as Aquaman good or bad? It's Is that the bad token, Dave? Jason Momoa is the bomb as Aquaman. Is it good or bad? Because I haven't really heard that expression. So okay, it's good. Thanks for clearing that up. But no, I will be going to see Aquaman when it comes out at the cinemas. And I am gonna try over December to learn some Dothraki from Game of Thrones. Because because if we get a nuisance advert or caller on the phone, then could come in handy, could confuse them before I hang up. Maybe I might do that. I might not. Forgot it's live, so so what is everyone looking forward to about the new DC and Marvel films? Because I'm a fan of both. The reason I'm a fan of both is I actually prefer the Marvel ones better because I can actually relax. Because a member of my family, whenever we go to see a DC comic film, she has photosensitive epilepsy, so I can't really watch a lot of DC films that have the superheroes in them, especially the villains. But my reason is I can't relax during these type of films because the okay, enjoying life at 48. But no, I can't actually watch any films with a lot of flashing lights for that reason. Because sometimes the films can affect. Oh, thanks for the support, enjoying life at 48. But no, so when I go to see a Marvel film, because it's a Disney company, I can sort of relax. I mean, I've been able to enjoy a film without worrying, oh, a strong special effect is coming up. Close your eyes sort of thing. But with DC, that's pretty much from start to finish in the film. Hang on guys, the screen will go a bit grey, so I need to let my cat out. Won't be long. guys, sorry about that. Sorry, I had to let my cat out. But no, that's why I struggle with DC, because it's a constant fight of having to watch part of it at the cinema and then make sure my family is okay. I mean, I will talk about this in another vlog that's separate, because I think that epilepsy is something we do need to raise more awareness of, especially for films. This is why I kind of started doing YouTube in the first place, because I knew this needed to be I knew that this had to be talked about more, because of how exasperating it is for me as a film fan. Half the films I watch are, or that are on at the minute, either have too much sex, violence and swearing. I can like some of these type of films, but it kind of needs to be character driven, and sometimes they either have a lot of strobe lights, so I mostly go on my own to see a film, and I'm not a particular fan of horrors either. And yeah, so hang on, I'm just gonna get my phone and see if I can do this live stream and watch Enjoying Life at 48's live stream. So there may be some odd sounds in this video, but I do want to keep supporting a lot of YouTubers, so any YouTubers wanting to give me the channel, put it down in the comments of the video. This is my new phone case. I got it out of Claire's Accessories. Not sponsored by Claire's. Yeah, but Token Dave, it's still a big issue for anyone who has photosensitive epilepsy. It's still a big issue for them, because the type of effects that they use, particularly for the flash, is quite bright and intense. Yes, it is. But when you really look into it, then it can be very challenging to see a decent film without so many strobe lights. I have 3 people watching, yep. but it is difficult to watch a really good film without flashing lights in it. It's almost impossible, actually. Um, well, see, you know, like how you see a lot of flash photography on the news and they warn people? They warn them on the news, but they don't put a written warning or say this film contains some flashing images in its scenes. If you are like that, look away now. I mean, they don't even put it in proper verbal form in any video games. They put, some people may have some side effects, consult your doctor, it may cause you to take epileptic type seizures. I mean, come on. Epilepsy, like it or not, is serious. It affects so many people in different ways that we can't always see it. And I hate to hear some people class this as a disability, some class it as a medical condition, some they class it as so many different things because they don't actually want to admit that this is really serious. I mean, it does affect people's lives. I mean, when you take epileptic fits, especially if you're, they use, they just need to be up and honest with us and say we don't know enough about epilepsy, but we are willing to actually learn about it to help people. Because at the end of the day, the film studios, we work hard for our money. And if it wasn't for us, your son has epilepsy. If you don't mind me asking this, what type of epilepsy does he have? If you don't mind that. But, whoa, and his girlfriend. Yikes. So, if you don't mind me asking, is it heat, high temperature fits, or actual full-blown photosensitive epilepsy? Because let me tell you, both are scary. Oh my goodness. Oh. Whoa. Now that is eye-opening for me, enjoying life at 48. And that's kind of shocked me. Because I'm still learning about all these things to do with epilepsy myself, and I had a form of it when I was younger. Yeah, that channel that's just popped up is Enjoying Life at 48 Second channel. So he's a really good YouTuber, Token Dave. Oh, wow. That is actually frightening. Um, because when I'll get a permission to talk about this when she's feeling a bit better. Whoa. And but I'll go into this more detail when I have her permission. But we still have the issue to address that we need to band together and actually talk about epilepsy more. And you made a really good point, Dave. The distributors are a pain in the actual neck, because I know they don't want to admit to it because of fear of money. But let me tell them this: if it wasn't for us, they wouldn't have a job. We actually pay a hard-earned money to buy the products, to buy the games, to buy the films. So really, apart from when the studio's executives or studio heads, whatever you want to call it, if it wasn't for the film, book, music fans, all these type of people, none of them would have a job. We wouldn't have culture or arts, we just have sport. And the film studios really do need to be aware. I mean, hello, this is the modern era. We have computers, we have technology, we have advanced so much. But still, they forget to remember that, oh, epilepsy does affect people. We need to know more about it. You, ooh, oh, many fits in his sleep. Oh, that can happen with bleh, sorry, photosensitive epilepsy as well. Enjoying Life at 48. That can actually happen, and I've been reading a bit about it to understand it, and I did read in one part where accidents can cause that. um but no, the film studios really do need to be aware of epilepsy.